Okay guys, 5-hour ride today. Going towards Bugar first, and then back towards Ziwa Road. All ready to go? Let's go!
Iten, Kenya. Known as the home of champions, Iten is nestled in Kenya's Rift Valley region, some 8,000 feet above sea level. This area has produced some of the world's best runners. Iten is also home to a new wave of powerful pedalers who have an endurance dream that's anything but modest, the Tour de France.
If you go with the school of thought that says the Kenyan athletes have a genetic advantage, most of the traits that would be beneficial to running would also be beneficial in endurance cycling.
This is Kenyan Riders, the nation's nascent race team, formed in 2009 from one man's curiosity.
Leung, who's from Singapore, he was a big cycling fan. He wondered why there was no Africans at the top of cycling when they were dominating road running. So he came out to Kenya to try and find out and to see if he could start a team that brought Kenyan cyclists to the top of cycling.
Lion's Den.
With the help of Lion's Den, an entrepreneurial TV show, this idea became a reality.
Hello Lions, my name is Nicholas Leung and I'm the founder of Kenyan Riders.
Nicholas, the founder of Kenyan Riders, was able to get on Lion's Den and went in with a very, very different product. And he said, our product is a cycling team. This is what we've done so far and this is where we want to go and this is how much more money we need to get there. And apparently in Kenya, it's the first time all 5 Lions have said, yes, that's a great idea, let's get on board.
You have a deal, it's fine.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm very happy.
That kid's new. Well, he's been with us on and off, always breaking bikes. So when I first started, there wasn't much of a cycling culture. Even in the few years I've been here, the amount of races has increased massively and the standard of organisation has increased a lot, but I don't think anybody is getting overly excited about what we're doing in E10 yet. The standards are quite high.
Today the team's training for a 2-day road race called Highway to Heaven, or H to H. Kenyan cyclist Salim Kip Kemboi has been on the circuit for a while.
I was born in Eldoret, it's 30 kilometers from E10 town. It hasn't been an easy childhood, but I'm happy now. It's better. Yeah.
He was pulled out of school in 5th grade to provide for his family.
I was a shopkeeper for a while, and there was this race was going around in my town in Eldoret, and it was fascinating for me, and I wanted to ride as well, to be like them.
Today, he is the lead cyclist for Kenyan Riders and one of Kenya's strongest. Suleiman placed 3rd in the Tour de Rwanda last year.
I still want to be better. Being this, it means something, but it's not the best thing. You have to keep on pressuring yourself and to get better.
Suleiman's story is not unique. 19-year-old Salim Kip Kemboi has faced challenges both on and off the bike. Though he'd never let on.
I have 3 brothers, 3 sisters. We couldn't manage to go to school because my father did not have a job, my mother same doesn't have a job.
To help out, Salim would sell firewood on a road that the Kenyan Riders frequented.
I took a black mamba, I followed them. I had no idea about cycling at that time. I thought people they were just riding for fun. Then 2013 February, I started coming to the camp.
5 years in and he's a fast rising star, recently taking his first victory on the Queen stage of the Sharjah Tour and finishing 4th overall.
My dream is just to race in big race, like Giro d'Italia, going to Tour de France. First thing when I woke up in the morning, 6, I just get out of bed. I do some sun salute, then I do home trainer. Then 9, I go to the main session, to the road.
Though these men train tirelessly, keeping up the cadence with well-established cycling teams is still a ways away, though their coaches believe they are uniquely positioned for success. Despite its slow growth, cycling in Kenya is progressing, at least for the men.
You guys are crazy. I started cycling 2 years ago, and I didn't start out competitively. I didn't want to do cycling to begin with. I just wanted to do something outdoors. One of the things I like about cycling is it's constantly challenging. You don't have the same thing. I don't even know what I was doing before cycling. What was I doing on a normal Saturday afternoon? I don't even know.
A few months in, Nemo ambitiously entered a time trial race. This is a cyclist's chance to race alone. The only competition, the clock. She's placed in a few races across Africa, making strides not only for cycling in Kenya, but also for women who cycle. Although she admits there's a long road ahead.
This is considered a male-dominated sport. So trying to, just step on those stereotypes and change people's minds on that is work in itself before you even get to the part that let's do it as a female community.
Overall, it comes down to who's in your corner.
I can't emphasize on support. You need to be supported by your family. The government needs to support cycling.
The lack of space for bicycles is an undeniable reason for the sport's slow development. Still, that's not stopping Kenya's determined cyclists from climbing to the top.
3, 2, 1, go!